Even when I was a child, it always sounded like inner sanctum. Come in.
Oh, Johnny, it is dark in here.
That means the family still live here. The Brewsters were always sparing with light.
Is that so?
Hey, who turned on the light?
I did. Who are you? Yes, what are you gentlemen doing here?
Why, Aunt Abby, Aunt Martha, it's Jonathan.
You get out of here.
But I'm Jonathan, your nephew Jonathan.
Oh, no, you're not. You're nothing like Jonathan, so don't pretend you are.
But I am. I'm Jonathan. And this is Dr. Einstein.
His voice does sound like Jonathan, but his face... Have you been in an accident?
No. My face... Dr. Einstein is responsible for that. He changes people's faces. I ought to...
Easy, Johnny, easy. Don't worry, ladies. The last 5 years, I give Johnny 3 new faces. I give him another one right away.
You'd better. When my own family doesn't even...
Oh, Johnny, I'm sorry. I saw that horror picture just before I operated, and I was a little drunk. Now you are home. Ladies, how often he tells me about Brooklyn, about his house, about his aunts that he loves so much. Oh, please, you must know him. Speak to him. Go tell him so.
Well, Jonathan, it's been a long time since you ran away from us. Yes, where have you been all these years?
Oh, England, South Africa, Australia, the last 5 years. Dr. Einstein and I have been in Chicago.
Really? We were in Chicago for the World's Fair. We didn't like it. We found Chicago awfully warm.
Yeah, it got too hot for us, too.
Well, Jonathan, it was nice to see you again. I mean, if you're in a hurry to get somewhere.
Not at all, Aunt Abby.
Master, we mustn't let the soup boil over. Jonathan, if you'll excuse us for a minute.
Of course.
Come along, Master.
Johnny, we have got to work fast. The police have got pictures of your face. I've got to find a place to operate. And we've got to find a place for Mr. Spinalzo, too.
Don't waste any worry on that rat.
But we can't leave a dead body in the rumble seat. Oh, you shouldn't have killed him, Johnny. He was a nice fellow. He gives us a lift, and what happened?
He said I looked like Boris Karloff.
Don't worry, Johnny. As soon as I operate and change your face again...
Wait a minute. I know just the place.
You do?
Look, if this family hasn't changed, and I'm sure it hasn't, I'll bet my grandfather's old laboratory is just the way he left.
Oh, good.
And when you've done with me, why, we can make a fortune here.
In Brooklyn?
Of course. Practically everybody in Brooklyn needs a new face.
Johnny, your aunts, I don't think they want us here.
Leave that to me, Doctor. I'll handle it. Why, this house will be our headquarters for years.
Oh, that would be beautiful, Johnny. This nice, quiet house, those sweet old ladies. I love them already. I get the badge, yeah?
Doctor, we must wait till we're invited.
But you just said.
We'll be invited.
Did they say no?
Doctor, 2 helpless old women. Sit down and make yourself comfortable.
It's like comes true, a beautiful dream. It's so nice and peaceful here.
That's what makes this house so perfect for us. It's so peaceful. I must say, my dear aunt, it was very kind of you to invite the doctor and myself to dinner.
We didn't really invite you, Jonathan. You invited yourself.
Well, it just shows you I feel at home already. I'm sure I'm going to like it here.
Like it here? You mean you're going to stay?
Oh, haven't I told you?
Now, Jonathan, you needn't think you're going to stay. Abby, the dinner dishes. Shouldn't we get started on them, dear? Yes, of course. Jonathan, we'll speak to you later.
Johnny, just now that Teddy takes me down the cellar, and what do you think I find?
What?
The Panama Canal.
The Panama Canal.
Listen. He digs a hole down there,
Just the right size for Mrs. Spinalzo. Hey, that's an idea. What a joke on my aunts to bury a body in their cellar.
But how are we going to get him in?
Get him in through those French windows. We can hide him in the window seat.
The window seat?
It's perfect for a corpse. Why, when I was a youngster, I used to hide there myself. Then, a little later on, when my aunts have gone to bed, we'll take him down and bury him.
But suppose they come in here and find us.
My dear doctor, you don't understand. My aunts are doing the dinner dishes. They'll be in the kitchen for quite some time.
Oh, they will?
Yes, they've always kept a very neat home. Shall we go?
Daddy, are you sure they've gone out? Yes, they're out there at their car. Besides, we've got to get Mr. Hoskins out of this window seat. Yes, poor dear, he can't be very comfortable. And when Mortimer gets back, he'll take care of Jonathan. There'll be an awful row. They never liked each other. Mother, I will knight Jonathan to Mr. Hoskins' services. Abigail, we better hurry. Yes, let's see if Teddy is still in the cellar. Teddy, are you down there in Panama?
Who dares call the president by his first name?
Mr. President, we've got another gentleman.
Is he dead?
A yellow fever victim. Teddy, I'm afraid you have to hurry.
See how nicely he fits?
Just like this window seat was made to order.
Now we'll go upstairs. When my aunts have gone to sleep, we'll come down and put him away. And after that...
I know, Johnny, I know. I operate.
Well, everything seems quiet enough. They must be sleeping, I guess. Might as well have a little light down here. And that's better. Now, let me see. First, I've got to get Hoskins out of the window seat. Not very pleasant, but it's got to be done. Come on, old man. I'm sorry to disturb you.
Mortimer, darling, no, Jack. Just in time for the services.
Abby, it's Martha. There's another body in the window seat. Look.
Now, who can that be? Why, it's a stranger. My goodness, how did he get in there?
Now, wait a minute, you two. You can't get out of this. That's another one of your gentlemen.
Mortimer, how can you say such a thing? That man's an imposter.
But you admitted you put Mr. Hoskins in the window seat.
Well,